the round 3 at Sepang International Circuit. We have a special guest in Joel with us today.
Hello guys, very happy to be here and can't wait to see the action on track today.
Yeah. So we're at the track where the guys did pre-season testing 4 weeks ago. Joe won that test with a 53, I want to say 7, can't quite remember.
Yep.
As Joe is the first one on a lap. Gammy has had a fall somewhere.
I don't know whether any of the guys today will improve from the testing times. I could try and find them for you guys, but
Yeah.
I know that I don't think any of the guys in the junior, maybe a couple of them improved, but I don't think much of them did.
Yeah.
Which is interesting. So maybe a couple of the guys here today will have improved. But one thing to point out, Joe is actually using the test delivery today, as he said before the race, that because he's using the red Simoncelli 58, it looks a bit silly with the red front on the Repsol, so he's decided to use the test delivery for today. At least he's got his Simoncelli helmet to go with the number as well, but Joe is on the test delivery on the Repsol. And we believe that, is it confirmed about Monster, Jack?
Oof.
Yeah, that.
He's lagging
yeah.
a bit. He's always lagging a bit.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't. That happened last week and it didn't go well.
Not
Hopefully,
well at all.
eight man pile up and turn 3 and 1. So hopefully Joe's internet sorts itself out. So Joe 54-2. So his teammate Monsters had to pull out due to just timing and other reasons. So hopefully we're gonna find Joe a new teammate. So Hitstick goes second with a 57.2 and Ike does a 55.1. Leon now is down the straight and coming into the final corner, as Ike's had a fall somewhere.
Comes Leon across the line. Where's he gonna go? Into
Third, and Gammy. That's not Gammy, that's Deck. Gammy, there he is, out the final corner. And he crosses the line and goes into 3rd place.
Just ahead of Leon, but I will say though, for me so far from the races, what we've seen and also the test, I will say that the most improved rider from last season, I will say, is Gammy, since he made the switch from Tech 3 to Patronus. Gammy's improved massively, and I believe he got his first podium at the round 1 as well, I think. Was it the round 1?
Yeah, well, he's got his career. He's got his best result of 2nd. He had a podium at the last round last year, last season. At Valencia. So.
He got his career best finish at Assen, with Jacques at the 2nd place. So Gammy's been a lot more consistent, and his pace has increased tremendously as well. And he's got a very good teammate to go with that as well, with Deck the Fallen, the Season 2 champion, who was also aboard that Patronus Yamaha.
Joe's had a crash
in Season 2, so Deck very experienced on the Patronus Yamaha. Gammy's got an experienced teammate under his belt as well, so this round is actually probably very good for Patronus, because this could help their team's championship quite a lot as well, seeing as there's only one of the Repsols here today as well. So
Nelson, the championship leader
as well.
Nelson, the championship leader, was just on a lap there, and then unfortunately Ike spawned in front of him and just unhinged his lap as Nelson does the exact same thing to Hitstick.
Nelson was really pushing hard, hard, going into the limit of every curve on the 3rd sector. It was amazing.
Yeah. Oh, look at him there into the final corner, sideways, trying to use all the capabilities of that LTR Honda. hits it across the line, improves the time but not position. Cami now. So yet to get a podium, but he's shown the pace. Just luck has yet to play a part as Nelson's had a crash.
Oh, and Cami goes wide on the last corner. He was coming up on record on the first split, but then he lost a bit.
And he goes first.
Wow,
anyway.
and he's made it. Wow, amazing.
Owen Deck was on a lap, but he has crashed in the third sector. So Nelson, Josh, and Deck yet to set lap times. Josh, who led Austria last week for, I think it was 6 laps, before ultimately crashing at turn 3, just taking a little bit too much brake, and down he went. But he'll be looking to not let that happen this time, as he now comes down to the final corner.
I will say that the Pramac guys will probably have somewhat of an advantage in that final sector, I will say.
Yeah, and especially the run at the start as well. Gami improves his time. But yeah, I think the Pramac boys will be one to watch off the start, because if they can get a good launch, then the rest might be in trouble, as Nelson has had another crash in Sector 3, so Nelson having some problems here. Ike improves his time, but is unable to improve his position. Joe, red Sector 2?
Yeah, Joe coming up on a potential 53 lap, that will be quite fast already.
Yeah.
And as well, one thing to point out, from the 2 seasons we've had of VollGazzRacing, the Season 1 champion Nelson and the Season 2 champion Deck are the only 2 riders currently on the grid today to not set a lap as far with 7 minutes remaining of this qualifying session. But Deck is on 2 orange sectors, so Deck not on a pole position lap as yet, and Deck has had a pretty much almost a flawless qualifying streak in VollGazz, especially Season 2. I think he didn't get a pole in 1 race.
And it was here.
Crazy, and it was here. So
Deck now into the final corner, and he is on the curb. Whoa. Oh my god. High risk.
How did he not crash? How did he not crash there?
It's the skill. Deck crosses the line, and he goes onto the front row in 3rd place. And
Cami was coming up on a good one, and he's blown it.
So Nelson now gets a lap, but he's got this lap plus 6 minutes to do so, so I don't think he'll be worrying too much. Oh, and he's hit the curb, and the rear tyre just said no there.
That's one thing to point out as well. I do believe Joe did improve very slightly, as he's gone to under a 10th from Cami's time.
Leon crossed the line, doesn't improve. Mr. Hitstick is now going through turn 5. Mr. Hitstick last week getting 4th place on the grid, in the very surprise circumstances where he sort of did a super pole lap, as he runs very wide through turn 7. Joe with a red sector 2, and he's restarted his lap. Deck, another crash after going red in sector 1. Cami with a crash.
Once again on the 3rd sector, he goes down. He's coming up really quick on the first 2 sectors, but then he's struggling on the 3rd one. Yeah. And that could cost him, because now Joe is coming up real fast.
Yeah. Ike now looking to take Gami's spot from the front, from the head of the 2nd row of the grid. But Gami's improving anyway, so that might not last long. But let's see, Ike goes across the line. jumps into fourth, only a tenth off Deck. Here comes Joe. Will he go into pole position?
Really nice line through the last corner.
And he does. So close to a 53.
Oh, wow. 2,000
Great lap.
a second.
Whoa, Nelson's on the grass! What are you doing, man? Oh, no, he's on the curb!
I just switched to Nelson and I just saw him high side.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he got lucky once, the second time, not so much.
He has actually got a good marker of himself as Joe, but as I say that, Joe does pull out of the lap there, so unfortunately that marker that Nelson had there wasn't to be lasted long, so unfortunate. Hit stick on a personal best first sector.
Whoa,
Cammy on 2 reds.
Also Cammy.
And he hasn't
He's
crashed.
blown it on the...
Oh no.
What?
Hope I haven't spoken too soon.
Hold on.
Oh.
Oh, he's put out.
So penalties are not strict?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they are tolerant, but I think most of the guys, I think when they know they've kind of exceeded a little bit too much, most of the guys do actually kind of back out of the lap, but
Okay.
kind of run the rules of the league. It's on tolerant, and maybe it will go to strict one day, but that'll be down to the actual organisers themselves. But as well, some of the guys have even asked what if it would go to that eventually, and it could happen eventually. We don't know yet, but for now though, the penalties are intolerant, and I think the guys kind of know if they exceed too much that it'll be an invalid.
Oh,
lap.
Dex had another crash. Hitstick and Gammy looking to improve.
And meanwhile, Joe is going for that 53.
Yeah. So the two Yamahas going to end possibly their second to last laps of this session, and Hitstick goes 6th. Gammy has lost it. And all Joe has to do is gain 0.02 of a second to enter the 53s.
Got a good exit out of the final corner. Go for it in the final corner. Braking hard.
Nicely
A
done.
little bit wide, but we'll get a nice exit. And will we see the first 53 of this qualifying session?
Yes.
Yes, we do.
And Nelson's in another.
Wow.
Nelson just not having the session he wants or needs, either being the championship leader.
Yeah. Cammy on 2 red sectors. So Cammy, will he be able to improve on that time of Joe's and go pole?
Let's see. So he's
Big
just
ass,
got
but he can
the
do
chicane to negotiate, and then 2 more corners afterwards.
Ooh.
Nicely done there. It's a red third sector, but this is where the Yamaha is probably at its worst. He's done the wide line to try and get all the power possible, all the speed possible on this straight.
Yeah, it was quite good.
Yeah, and into the final corner, runs on the curb. Picks nice apex, runs very wide. We'll get a very strong exit.
Very strong exit.
And across the line, and he goes first.
Wow!
Whoa!
It's getting really
The
close.
Italian.
Yeah.
The Italian on pole. Oh.
And now Deck is improving.
Yeah. This will be Deck's final lap. No matter what happens. Doesn't take the curb like last time.
Oof.
Very wide. But takes a nice exit. And he crossed the line. Josh has had a crash. And he does not improve. So that, I think, well, should everything stay as it is, that is going to be 3 pole sitters. 3 different pole sitters in 3 races.
Nelson cannot afford to make a mistake.
He does not improve. Where, if Nelson can finish this lap, where will he go?
I'm gonna say...
You'd expect the second row at least. You'd expect that being championship leader, but it's never that simple.
Fourth. I'm gonna say fourth. Again, he can just slip ahead of Aiki on the Idemitsu.
And he's gone through, he's nicely done it. It's been a super pole lap.
Second lap.
And Joe is on a personal best.
Joe could upset things here, and Nelson goes 8th.
Oh. Wow.
Yeah, that's what happens when you cannot afford to make any mistakes. Nelson has had a very complicated qualifying session.
Okay.
So he knew if he made any mistakes, he would start on last position, so yeah.
Here comes Joe, he crosses the line, and he does not take the pole position off Kami, and he comes Aiki to end the session.
Who wants to read out the results?
Yeah, I will. So, Kami gets his first pole position in VollGass, with Joe in second and Deck in third, so all of the 3 pole sitters we've had this season are on the front row. Aiki in fourth with his best qualifying so far at his home race. Gami in fifth, keeping up his consistent top 5s. Mr. Hitstick in 6th, Leon in 7th, Nelson in a disappointing 8th, and Josh in 9th. So now we wait to see what the weather will be.
It's clear. It's a dry race at Sepang. As we said yesterday for the junior race, tyres are a big thing here. As we said yesterday, a soft front is very risky, but if you're not too heavy on that front, a soft could be a safe bet potentially, but overheating could be an issue. But I think most of the guys will choose to go for either a medium or hard front, and definitely a hard rear, personally. Hard rear is a must here, I believe, in my opinion, because the temperatures are shocking for the track. I think by kind of midway through the race, we'll be able to gauge. I think me and Joel will be able to see the tyres of the tyre wear and everything. So we'll be able to kind of gauge an idea and have a rough idea of the tyre choices of what people have gone for. So, but it could also be the machine that the guys are riding could also determine how much the tyres wear and everything like that as well. So there's a lot of factors to it, but we'll see what the guys do and what their choices are.
Yeah, mostly from the middle of the race towards the end, tire wear is going to be crucial, as here in Sepang there are a couple of points where acceleration is key, and for example coming onto the back straight on the main straight, if you lose traction then you are carrying out a deficit of speed towards for a very long time, and that will cost a lot of tenths to some of the riders. So we'll see. It will be a very strategic race if they are all bunched up.
Yeah. So Kami and Josh taking their time to do whatever they need to do. And
they are changing the screws of the bike.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. So let's go. So championship leader is on the back row of the grid. This could be a chance for Joe, Kami, Deck, Gami to close in, and anyone else, everyone else as well, Leon, anyone else who's in the championship fight at the moment. And we are go for round 3 in Malaysia, and it is Aiki's got a great start there in third. He's in the slipstream of Kami, and it looks like it's going to be Joe who gets the whole shot into turn 1, but Kami goes up the side, and Nelson Gami and somebody else have gone down, but Aiki leads the race.
I think what I saw from that, Nelson lost the front from what I saw. I don't know whether that was exactly what happened, but it did end up wiping out both Pramac riders.
Petronas.
Sorry,
Wow.
Petronas riders, my bad. Sorry, Petronas riders.
So Cami's at the back of Ike. That stopped his drive, and Joe takes second. Can Cami fight back though on the flip-flop? Doing what Joe did to Secret in the Nations race. Oh my, Cami's taking Joe.
No.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable.
That was so unfortunate. It was a chain of unfortunate events for Cami. He ran into the back of Ike, and then he was caught up in the mix, and then the lines crossed each other.
So Ike, the home rider, is in first place with Leon in second, Hitstick in third, and Josh in fourth. So once again, after all kind of shenanigans off the first lap, the Pramac boys doing well, and Hitstick in a podium position, a place he's not been since the first round of VollGass last season.
Wow. I believe he was battling for it at Aragon as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, but he just lost out on the last laps. Hitstick goes up the inside of Leon. He goes on the grass. and now Josh is going to surely have a better. He's surely going to have the better run there.
Oh man!
And
What
into the
an
final
overtaking maneuver!
Yeah.
She was inventing there.
Yeah.
Josh could be lining up a move for turn 1 here, using all the power of the Ducati, as well as hopefully getting a bit of slipstream off Mr. Hitstick here. And as he is, he's looking, but I think he's a bit too far back. But here we go, end of the straight, it's kicking in now. Not gonna quite make it.
Nothing gonna happen.
Oh my! Wow. Gami's gone down. Gami's lost the front. So now we've got a battle for P3, Hitstick, Josh, Deck, and Cami.
Yeah, Cami knows he's fast. He knows he cannot afford to spend many time there. If not, the leaders will go away.
Deck tries to go round the outside of Leon. It is not possible.
Josh.
Not Leon, Josh, sorry. As Cami now goes up the inside of Deck into turn 5. Oh no!
Oh man.
This race has just gone bad to worse for Cami so far. There's been 2 crashes.
No, that's one less person for Deck to worry about. Deck wouldn't be in the championship leading position here because Nelson is in 6th, and is behind him. So Nelson somehow is in a position to keep the championship lead, despite the turn 1 crash.
Which is crazy.
But at the moment, Ike doing the business. 2.3 seconds in front.
And his home race.
And Deck will be looking to pass Josh as quick as possible. Because he's probably the fastest man in terms of where the position parts. Oh no!
Whoa! Yeah.
What is this race? And Deck is going to let Josh back through.
I've never seen anything like that.
I mean, we've seen overtakes like that happen before. Cami's down again. Oh my! Joel, you've got a special gift. You have. You bring us some absolute. Well, it's usually chaos anyway, but lap 3. The top 3, I don't think anyone. And Joe is now into 4th. Nelson says no. What is this race? This is the worst race I think I've ever seen in terms of everything's just out. The top 3, the top 3 and Josh are the only ones who've done Josh has actually been involved in something, so the top 3 are the only ones who haven't been involved in anything so far.
The top 3 just have to stay on at the moment, they're fine.
So
even having a moment.
So Gami now looks to get the run on Josh into the hairpin. Josh stronger on the brakes though and fends off Gami. Gami was, when we did a practice race earlier in the week, Gami was extremely strong in sector 3, so hopefully he'll be able to keep continuing that as he goes up the inside of Josh and takes 4th position. But can Josh get the exit? No.
I didn't quite get it right. I didn't see who was it. I believe one was Nelson, but there were two guys crashing in slow motion on turn 2.
I think it was Joe. And Dak's not down the outside curb.
Joe's going for a move on Nelson, and he's done it beautifully.
Yeah.
Incredible move.
But he's on the curb, he's on the curb!
Oh.
As Josh goes up the inside of Gabby, and Dak's gone extremely wide. And there's contact between Josh and Gammy. Nelson goes back up the inside of Joe as well as Cammy. Joe's back up the inside. Oh my god. As Josh goes round the outside of Gammy using the Ducati power into turn 1. And Josh is able to retake 4 position from Gammy's on the curb. Deck looks to try and pass his teammate. And into turn 2 they go. It's all good looking at the back. Nelson still in front of Joe with Cammy behind as well. Wow. Cammy goes round the outside at turn 3. No. The side by side into turn 4.
Back on the inside of his teammate, not quite.
Oh!
Contact between the two.
Knock on effect. That's looking to go round the outside of the pair of them.
3 abreast.
Cammy sits.
Josh on the grass.
Oh no! I'm gonna say this is the worst race I think I've ever seen from everyone here.
Yeah.
Anyone who's not in a podium position, absolutely woeful racing. I thought, oh my god.
Joel, I just want to say I apologise for what's happening here, but every race that you've done to guest commentate has been phenomenal for entertainment. Phenomenal.
Oh, Jesus.
So thank you for that.
Here comes Cammy. Cammy looks to the side of Nelson. God. No.
Oh my god. Ike in front by almost 3 seconds.
Cammy looks up the inside of Nelson. Here we go into turn 15. Nelson takes the tight line to defend. We've had a little bit of a moment there. So Cammy has got the drive, and the Yamaha has been able to pass a Honda in a straight line. We haven't seen that for like 4 years. And now braking hard as the final corner. Nelson fights back. Joe looking to fight back as well. As all two of Cammy and Nelson go wide. Cammy's gone to the grass, and Joe now inherits 5th. But Nelson, being Nelson, he's going to fight back. Oh, Joe's going defensive though. Nelson's going to say no. He's going to go up the inside anyway.
One thing to also inform you guys of is what Josh has informed me before the race is he is actually using a soft front with a hard rear.
Interesting.
So the Pramac rider using a soft front.
Right, is this Joe's moment to clear off and somewhat close? No, he's on the grass. Cammy goes up the inside of Nelson, but Nelson holds him off. Now Cammy gets the drive. Potential move coming up by hit stick. If the moment presents itself.
Yeah, he's right in the back of Leon.
Yeah. Honestly, this race could absolutely just shift the championship up completely here. Oh, and we're nearly at the halfway point now. Mr. Hitstick runs really wide through the chicane and gives Leon a lot of breathing space. And back at the battle for 5th. It seems like they've spread out a little bit, and Joe looks to be on his way to catch Josh. After all that madness, seems like we've had a lap of just calm racing where, well, no one's apart from at the start, no one's really been close enough to pass. Oh no, Joe's having a bit of lag there.
Oh yeah.
That's all we need.
Oh no. Oh my god.
What was that? Extremely wide.
He's gone, and Cammy is into P5, but Joe's got the exit speed on Cammy as well as the power of the Repsol Honda. Cammy now looking to fight back into turn 1. They go. Joe a bit too far in front for Cammy, but Joe goes wide. Cammy takes a tighter line, goes up the inside. Cammy is not through yet. Joe holds him off. Cammy's going to go next there. Look up the inside of turn 3, not able to do so. Oh god, Joe, every time he hits that curve his bike doesn't behave.
That curve is killer.
Yeah.
Wow. So now through turn 5.
So 1.2 seconds away from Josh. These two in a great position.
This is having a really solid race.
Yeah. Whoa. Oh no, Cammy's on the curb.
Oof.
I thought that was going to go wrong there. And into the hairpin. And Joe's ran a little bit wide, but Cammy sort of followed him, so Joe hasn't got much to worry about.
Has Leon already had a podium this season?
Who, Joe?
Leon.
Leon. Yeah, last week.
Yeah, last week I think he did get a podium, yeah?
Yeah, he got third.
And Leon could also get another podium here.
And
Leon, this would be his joint best finish, because
but it'd be his best dry finish.
Yes, it would be. He did get a second last time. The last time he got a second place was at Saxon Ring in the pouring down rain.
Yeah. So
which
Joe,
was, a good race for me, I should say.
Yeah. Joe and Cammy, game on the back of Josh now. So Josh, back under pressure. As you can see the rest of the guys there. So they're not all that far away from each other.
Joe just set the fastest lap, 55.0.
Takes the tight line. Will Josh fight back into turn 2? He does not, but Joe goes on the curb. And Joe is set free. Oh, it's Cammy looks to pass Joe now, round the outside. Josh.
Back on the inside now. Cammy to make a move.
Is through on Josh. Yeah. But Josh undercuts him Dovey style. And he's back through to 5th, but Cammy goes up the inside of Josh onto the grass. And Cammy looks to be through. Yes, he is. So, these pair have
an earlier crash there.
They've got 3.5 laps to catch 8 seconds. Unless there's either a crash, I can't see that happening. As Gary's gone down again, and he's probably at the curb. Petronas.
Yeah.
Oh no, Josh! Josh has gone down.
What?
Oh,
I think he hit the curb, and he's been spawned all the way back. Oh.
How unfortunate.
Yeah. So here we are.
I hope this is not true, but Joe is renowned for lagging, so
no, he crashed on the curb. He crashed on the curb.
Oh, did he? Okay.
I believe he crashed on the curb.
Lag.
Yeah. No, I'm confident he crashed on the curb because he spawned back where you usually crash on the curb. So I'm pretty confident that's where he crashed.
After the race, I'm sure.
So anyway, Ike starts lap 8. Ike just the surprise package here. In first place, he's taken the lead on lap 1, avoided all the carnage, and has done the business. And unfortunately, due to all this carnage, we've sort of forgot about him. But here he is now.
Yeah, for him, it's nothing else, nothing more than a normal race. For the other guys, it's a third World War, but it's amazing. Completely opposite.
Yeah. So this is going to be an interesting battle for second place. Leon or Hitstick, these two. Leon could potentially jump a few positions in the championship here, because I believe he's 4th. He's currently 4th. Hang on, let me see.
Standings.
He's 11 points away from Nelson. This would make him 7. So this would put him 4 points behind Nelson. So Leon, just with his consistency, could be mounting a championship challenge here.
He's had Mr. Hitstick just half a second behind him for the whole race, and he's not buckling under pressure. So great race by him.
Yeah.
He was very consistent last season as well, and Leon is also another rider that's improving massively as well. And he even did say at the start of the season he was worried that he would kind of be at the back all the time, because a lot of new riders coming in like Cammy, Joe, and riders like that are extremely fast. He was really concerned that he would be near the back of the grid and his confidence would be lowered, but he's in second place right now. He's already had a podium, and he's not too far behind the leader, and he's doing a great job. So hopefully this will give him a great big kind of a even bigger boost in confidence as well, and he is also a very, very good wet weather rider. If Joe had a bit of lag there,
yeah,
as well, coming out the final
luckily,
corner.
he's. I think Cammy realised that, so he's made sure not to go behind him. But Cammy looking to snab 4th place from Joe.
Yeah,
and
Leon also a good wet weather rider.
And Deck coming up behind Nelson as well. So former teammates, 1st and 2nd, currently the championship. This could get very exciting in these last 2 laps.
Okay, here are the riders standing. So currently,
oh, Deck goes through on
Leon
Nelson. Nelson runs wide. No,
Leon's
Nelson stays in
4th
front.
the
Deck's through.
Great clean overtake.
Yep.
Leon will definitely move up positions in this. Likely he will move into 3rd position. I don't think he could quite do it to Deck. Not quite. He could be
Well, the gap.
points,
Well, at this point,
now.
the gap to Nelson would drop to 3 points. Deck's gap dropped to 3. He'd be tied with Deck.
Hitstick is getting in closer.
Yeah.
To
Oh no!
28. Leon.
Oh,
Leon would be on 26 points, and Deck would be on 28 as they stand right now. So
no, Leon would be on 28.
Leon would move into 3rd.
Leon would be on 28.
Because he's on 16 points at the moment.
Plus 12.
Oh, 12, yeah, I apologise, 28, yeah, I thought he was 3rd. Yeah, 10 points for 3rd, 12 for 2nd, yeah. So
anyway,
yeah, so join the points.
Last lap time for Ike, and the rest of the guys. Ike, perfect race, and I'm pretty sure this is the one race, if we could have asked him, which race would you like to win, I'm pretty sure it would be this one, and he has done it in absolute style, took the lead, no one has seen him since. Leon in 2nd, Hitstick in 3rd. These two are basically shadow each other for the whole race. And Joe and Cammy, you've got to think Cammy's going to make some kind of move on Joe if the opportunity presents itself, because he's only 2 tenths behind, and that probably indicates that Cammy's going to go for some kind of move if Joe makes a mistake, like he just has done. Cammy goes up the inside into turn 5 like he's done many times during this race. Not close enough. Oh no, it's not going to be a replica of the No, Joe is not going to let what happened to the pair of them on the was it the 1st lap when those 2 went down by that corner.
That was a dreaded turn. They missed that curb.
Missed that curb and then missed the exit curb, and all will be good. And now into the hairpin. Joe takes it nice and tight and has got a great drive out the corner. And Josh has gone down again at the double right. So one more corner for Ike to go.
Josh's tyre on that front, on that south front, not overheating, and the wear isn't as bad.
So round the final corner, and Ike will become the 3rd different winner in season 3, and what a great show from him. Leon will take his joint best position, and his best drive position in VollGazz, and Hitstick returns to the podium for the first time in 12 races. Joe takes 4th, Cammy takes 5th, Deck takes 6th, Nelson takes 7th, Gammy comes across the line to take 8th. But there are going to be possibly some penalties that are probably going to come their way due to the amount of carnage that took place during the first 5 laps of the race. So there we have it. Ike takes the win at his home round. Leon takes 2nd and Hitstick takes 3rd. Joe does the best out of the championship, the front row guys, finishes 4th and closes in on Nelson in the championship. Cammy in 5th, so he'll also close down, and Deck in 6th. Nelson in 7th, he won't be happy with that because he's started the season very consistent, but this round is just, well, from qualifying you could get a sense it wasn't going to go well, and it hasn't done. Gami in 8th, bit of bad luck as well, and then Josh in 9th after that crash on the curb, sort of ruined everything for him after all the great stuff he did in the first half of the race. Right, so who's in? So you got Leon, you've got Hitstick, and then we just need Ike.
Well, guys, okay, I think I'll be going to have dinner.
Okay.
Okay,
So,
thank you for joining us, Joel.
No, thank
Very
you for
much.
having me. It's been great.
Thank you. Thanks for bringing us some, you bringing some entertainment again, so thank you very much for that, and we hope to see you again soon. So thank you very much
Yeah,
for coming today.
thank you, man.
Well,
Thank you, guys.
So, do we have our...
We're just waiting for Ike.
If you would want, and Leon,
I just
because
wanna,
they're
I
both here, I believe.
wanna, I wanna wait for him.
Okay, well, we'll just chill and wait, but that was a incredible race, actually. Really incredible.
Well, the sort of the last half wasn't as spectacular. Oh my
No, it
days!
it
That
was
first half was unbelievable.
I've never seen anything like that in all my life. Ever. Ever, ever, ever.
Oh, there he is. Right, so let's get started. Chappers, who do you want to do? Yeah, yeah, alright.
So
Yeah,
you can
okay.
do third and first.
Okay, so Mr. Hitstick. So your first podium in, I think, 12 races. So it's been a long time coming, but you have managed to finally return to the podium after a great race. You did everything you could. You stayed out of all the chaos that took place behind you, and you sat behind Leon. You were at a point where you probably could have made a pass, but I saw you made a little error near the end of the track, and then you finished third. How was it?
And thank you, Mr. Hitstick, and well done for today, and we hope to see you fighting begin next week, and we move on to the second place finisher of Leon. Well done, Leon. Another podium this season. 2 out of 2 so far. Well, 2 out of 3 podiums this season, so you're doing really well. And your championship fight is becoming quite strong now, as you're not too far off the leaders in the championship now. And today you rode a great race. You stayed out of trouble, you got away, you were consistent, and you did really well. So just tell us a little bit more about how the race went for you. Well, I will say you did really well, and you stayed out of trouble. You didn't get yourself caught up in anything, and you just rode the bike home, and you got a really good result and some good points for your championship. So well done, and we hope to see you back fighting strong next week.
Yep. So Aiki, you have won in your home race of Valencia. Not Valencia, Malaysia, sorry. Why did I say that? Why did I say that? Sorry. So you've won in Sepang, your home race. How was it?
Alright. Firstly, I would like to say shukran. I don't know, unbelievable race. And I want to say many thanks to my friend from Malaysia who support me. And then on the race, this is a little bit difficult for me because I race with the faster rider in the league. This first season for me, first winning for me, and I am really happy about the result.
Thank you and well done on the win. So that is it for round 3 of Malaysia at Sepang. We'll see you tomorrow for the Moto2s at Qatar, and then we'll see you on Saturday and Sunday for the junior and the main class at Brno. So it's going to be interesting. See you then.